Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. That's my dog Luna. I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the internet. I go by Rachel Ray on the internet and this is a channel about fiber arts and honey. Welcome. I have a lot to catch you up on from my last episode, and I am afraid that my dog does sometimes make an appearance, but actually, you know what? I'm not going to apologize for that. She's just mouthy sometimes. Please go to bed. Today I have a couple of things to share with you that I forgot to include in my last video, so be prepared. I've got finishes, I've got haul, I've got nostalgia. Well, for me, I just recently came back from the US and I have a couple of pieces here of my my grandmother's and my great-grandmother's to share with you. And so yeah, without further ado, let's just get into it. I've got knitting and cross stitch to share with you today, and it's going to be really exciting. Please don't forget to grab yourself some water and hydrate. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing really well. I'm not too bad. I feel rejuvenated after coming back from my visit, and it has been lovely, but I've been gone for so long, I don't even know what I'm doing. So first thing that I want to share with you are two finishes that I received before my last Flosstube, but I completely blanked out and forgot to share it with you. My friend Heike, who lives in Germany, we decided back in 2020 to do a cross stitch together. We saw Bendy Stitchy and the Blue Flower collaborated on a design, on a sampler design. And we decided to stitch one part ourselves and then send the projects to each other and complete the second part on each other's project. I just received my project back in the mail, completed, and here it is. This is the Friendship Sal, and you know what? I don't actually have the fabric details to hand, but this is an XG design fabric, and look at it. Like the fox and the brighter colors are Fiberlicious, and in a silk. So I did change it a little bit, and all the details about this are going to be up on my WIP list. So if you'd like to see any more details, you can find it there. But it's finished, and now I need to frame it. I also have a lot of fabric here, so I'm going to go ahead and find something else to put on it. But it's beautiful. It's a 40 count, so I highly recommend doing this particular cross stitch on a 40 count fabric because you'll get a smaller result and it'll be easier and maybe a little bit less expensive to frame. Now that we are in this kind of very expensive world, right? But I'm so happy that it's complete, and I've got everything back. These flosses, it comes with, or it called for flosses I didn't want to use, which were Weeks Dye Works. And so I went ahead and substituted. I'll go ahead and share it with you. Now I just have to open this up. I just substituted by like color family. It's not an exact match, of course, but here I have Azure Blue by Fiberlicious. Oh, so pretty, so bright. Then I used this one, which is, we don't know what color that is, but it's beautiful, like peacock turquoise color. And these strands are really highly twisted. They're kind of like, I don't know. They're very pretty though. And then this one, it says it's rose quartz. They're very nice to work with, but they aren't like, some silks feel buttery and they have kind of like fluff on them. These are a little bit more wiry. I don't know how to explain it, but that's what it feels like anyway. And they're very, very pretty. There's also, she sent in the package, and I'll show you like the haul part later, but something else that she helped me with is another finish. This is Yoga Corns by Little House in the Attic on Etsy. Isn't it gorgeous? I actually did the center unicorn, but after doing this unicorn, I knew that I didn't have the willpower to do the other two. And I was going to just frame the one and call it done. And Heike was like, absolutely not, just send it to me and I'll do them. And they are stunning. They are very, very pretty. There is a lot of detail here. I'm not sure if it's going to come out so well in the camera. There's a little bit of shadow there. I apologize, but it is late. It's so late when I'm filming this. But the Krynic, the back stitch, it's the most extra pattern that I've ever had the pleasure. But the back stitch really makes it pop. And the fabric that I'm using is a printed Aida. So you can see it's white on the other side, galaxy on the front. I'm trying to think of something really special to use to frame this piece with. But I'm so excited that it is finally finished. And it is beautiful. And those are the finishes that I have to share with you. I don't have any other finished objects or fully finished objects to share with you. Just those. Before I start doing show and tell of the beautiful things that I brought back with me from the States, I'd like to share an update on the projects that I have worked on since the last time I made a Flosstube, which is not much. First, and only really, is I am participating in the Mermaids of the Seasons Stitch Along by Bella Filipina. And I think Fiberlicious is in on it too, but I decided to use a fabric that is in my stash, which is a 28 count linen by Bee Stitch Me called It's a Mystery. Are you ready for this? Look! So this is, you can see the border is done. I haven't filled in, there's a couple stitches up here in DMC as well that I haven't finished, but I decided to start from the tail up, and this in total, this so far, all the stitching I have is about 4 days worth of progress. At least one of those days was just the light green here at the tail. I didn't have much time for stitching while I was over in the States at all. But the border is Krynic. That dark blue is all Krynic, and it was a pain to stitch. It took me 2 days to get the border done. And then I've done 2 days on the tail so far. The newest installment, there's 4 parts to this stitch along, and this is part 1, spring. Part 2, summer, just dropped, and it is beautiful. It is really gorgeous. So if you like mermaids, go ahead and sign up for the pattern. It is really, really pretty. Basically 4 mermaids representing the 4 seasons. Something that I think I'm going to change about the pattern is I don't think I'm going to write the names of the seasons. I know, what's the point? But like, I just like the mermaids on their own. And I think we'll see. If I change my mind by the time all 4 are done, then that's fine. But I'm going to consider this a focus piece and try my hardest to get the mermaids done before the next drop. And then as far as plans go, if I finish or when I finish, I will pick up my Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow, which I've shown a couple times in previous videos. So if you'd like to go have a look at it, please just click back on a previous episode. I think I showed it 2 episodes ago. I know that I'm kind of rushing through this and I do apologize, but I've got a lot of stuff to share with you, and ma'am, I haven't, she has such attitude. And I haven't really done that much crafting while I was over. So, you know, just get right through and get to the good stuff, right? Now, this is my knitting. This is all the knitting I have to share with you, but this is the thing that I crafted the most on in the past couple weeks since my last update. This is the Summer Sorrel Tee by Wool and Pine Designs, and I am hosting a knit along if you would like to join us over on Instagram. It is the Summer Sorrel SCal, just for alliteration's sake. And the last time, I'm going to hold it up so that you can see, and bear with me, I'm just hiding some straggling ends. This is how far I got. Look at that. So where's my stitch marker? I think it's on the other side. Bear with. It is on the other side, so I have to, we'll just admire it one more time. It's so pretty. I'm in the armpit. Last time that I shared this project, I had just separated for the sleeves. So I have done all of this. Can you see that? I've done all of that since the last episode. This is all knit stitches because you just turn the project inside out. Let me not drop stitches. I know I can hear some of you screaming, put those stitch protector, the thingies on the ends of your needles. Well, I live on the edge. So the little stitch marker is right here, and I was able to complete this much of the sweater. So when I hold it up, I'm not going to stand up, but it is just at like the top of my belly button. So it's getting really, really close to having the body finished. I mean, I only have a couple more inches to go before I do the rib and bind off the body of this sweater. So I am on track to have this finished sooner than later. The things that I've changed about this particular sweater, if you are just tuning in, I've decided I made the neck line a little bit narrower than the original Summer Sorrel Tee. The Summer Sorrel Tee has a very wide boat neck, and I went ahead and brought it in a little bit because I don't want this bra strap showing. And another thing that I'm going to change is that I'm not going to have this as a t-shirt. This is hopefully going to be a 3/4 length sleeve because those are my favorite. And yeah, so that is her so far. Hopefully this will make a good thumbnail. I am on my second to last yarn cake. So, and this is the last of the colorway. There is no more Yennefer. And it is a beautiful color by Curio Yarns. And you can find her podcast here on YouTube as well. I'll try to link her below. She's doing Vlogoween. You should watch. Okay, so that is my knitting. And now, some things to share with you. I'm going to start with the big thing first because it's in the way. My grandmother was an avid crocheter. She used to crochet all the time. And she would go through, you know, periods of like really into it and then not really into it. But in the past couple of years, she developed really bad arthritis in her hands, and so she stopped. I believe that she stopped right after my grandfather passed. It was really hard for her. So this is a treasure, and I mean to complete it myself. This is a lap-sized basket weave blanket. I think she meant for it to be bigger, but I'm going to keep it this size because it is lovely. But I need your help. I need help deciding what I should do for the border. I would like to put a border on it. It has her cat's hair in it. I would like to put a border on this just so that the edges aren't moving, you know, because they curl on the sides. But it is beautiful. Let's see if I can sit back a little bit. I can't get it into frame, but it is big. It's pretty big. It's almost as wide as my arms. Yes. She was in the middle of a row here. So I will rip back and then do a border all the way around. Off, please. Off. Good girl. So any suggestions would be welcome. It is very pretty. And it does need a wash, but there's some, I'm sure that the cat stepped on it or the dog slept on it or something like that, but it's a nice little heirloom to have. I have many of her Afghans that she made over the course of the years for me, and I treasure them all. So that, oh, sorry for bumping you there. That is the biggest thing that I brought back. Let me share with you some embroidery and cross stitch. I was able to pick up something that I made for her, which I shared a long time ago, but this is from Stitch. When Stitch did the Golden Girls piece, I'm trying to make it so that there's no glare. That's going to be impossible. But, there. It says, "You're a pal and a confidant." And I'm really proud of this piece. I gave this to her after it was complete, and she really liked it. But unfortunately, I didn't get around to framing it until 2021. Yeah, please. I know, it's so hard. So I have this in my possession again. This is beautiful, lovely, and I really enjoyed stitching it. I don't think that Stitch is operating this year. It's a little ways past when they usually announce a new stitch along. When they do open, they'll have the, you know, when they start doing their stitch along again, they open up the vault and you can purchase past year patterns in the vault. But I don't know if you go to steotch.com, STEOTCH. I don't know if that's available, but it is the first cross stitch that I ever completed. Not the first one I ever worked on, but the first one that I completed. And yeah, I love it. I love the way that it turned out. I have some pieces from my great-grandmother that I found. These are embroidery, not needlepoint, and they're using wool. So that is what they look like. Aren't they cool? My guess is that this was done in the 70s. There's nothing written on the backs of them, but I found these a couple years ago and put them up in my room, in the guest room. I love them. The little love letter in front of the window with the feather and the inkwell. And then you have, they're a bit dusty. And then you have the birch trees in the forest. These are wonderful fall ones. It looks like it's like embroidery wool. It's not quite like knitting wool. It looks like it's a 2-ply, but yeah, they are stunning, and I want to hang them up in my home. And then I also found some table runners. There's 2 of them. There's one like this. They are stained, unfortunately, but they actually smell a bit like her still. My Nina. These are embroidered as well. I'll bring you in close so you can see. Go up. They're very pretty. Very pretty. We've got that one, and then this one looks like it's worse for wear, to be honest. This one is a fall theme. And these leaves are gorgeous. I love these. So someday I will attempt to restore them. I don't know if it was a kit or if it was something that she freehanded. There's other pieces of cross stitch and embroidery that she did, but I could only take so much back with me. So those are a few pieces that I brought back from America with me. And now we're going to look at haul. So first of all, we're going to look at what I got from Heike. She sent me back this big box. And the food I've already gone through. If you are on my Patreon and you subscribe for the vlogs, you would have seen the contents of this box already, but maybe. But she said she made me a beautiful card. Heike's very talented at paper making and card making. I love her cards. And she gathered all the stuff from Stitch North, and also very amazingly gave me a birthday present. She dyed yarn for me. This yarn is very, very special. So there is a pattern that I love. It's online. It's called Float. And it is made for pooling projects. And so basically it's very random, but you make a flower every time you hit the contrast color. And I asked for green and yellow because those are the kingdom colors. I live in Ireland. I live in the Kingdom of Kerry. So yeah, these colors are very, very special and near and dear to me. So I want to have something that I can make and wear when we have events, you know, and things like that. And also it's a great color to wear. Like I really like those colors. So I have 2 skeins of this, and I will cast it on next year, probably as a birthday new start. There are 2 beautiful skeins of hand-dyed yarn by Heika. No, 3. 3. Gorgeous. Stunning. Amazing. So thank you. I've already said thank you like 1,000 times, but thank you again. They are so pretty. And they're going to make an amazing wrap. I'll try to remember to link that in the description so you can check it out, what I'm talking about. Now, let's look. I think this is all Stitch North. There's a bag. Ooh. I forgot about this. There's some hot chocolate too. That was a gift from Stitch North. So, let's see. First of all, let's talk about Kaylee 10 Stitch. If you don't follow Kaylee here on YouTube, please do. She's amazing. And I went ahead and bought this bag thinking that I was going to Stitch North to pick it up. I fell in love with this because of this fabric right here. Please focus. It's like it's embroidered or something, and it's really shiny, right? So pretty. Such a pretty project bag. I need to find something to put in it right now. I might put my mermaids in it. I don't know. I got 1,000,001 floss drops from lots of people. Thank you to everybody who gave me gifts, even though I didn't attend. And one of those is this beautiful resin cover minder from Amy. I don't know how well you're going to see it, but there's those beautiful purple flowers inside of it. Amazing. There's so many things. So many things. So we've got that. I purchased toonies from D's 20 Stitches. This is available. I think this is available now. Or it will be available soon. Uncanny Kari and D's 20 Stitches made this adorable pattern of a loon and a baby loon. And I fell in love with it. My intention was to buy floss for this from Brennan Needle. But because I didn't attend, I couldn't do that. But there is a DMC conversion, and I may use Dinky Dyes with this. I also ordered this fabric from Kaylee 10 Stitch. Her website is the sewingshop.ca. Isn't this pretty? And this fabric is in the color jujubes, which is a type of fruit. It's like a date, sorta. It's like a date and an olive have a cousin called a jujube. And they use it a lot in Korean cooking, so that's cool. But I bought this, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I really like this drip dye that's going on at the bottom. So I'll definitely be using that for a future project. It's a 25 count Lugana. And then I also got a very pretty card from Kaylee, a little geode card. And this, I think this was given back to me. I feel like somebody got this from one of my giveaways, and it's come back to me. I think. And then there are a couple of needle minders on the top. Very cute. And this is a tiny modernist pattern. Isn't it adorable? And then we've got more. There's more. There's always more. There were a couple of patterns included. I think this is from the grab bag. Very cute. I think this is going to be a giveaway. We've got To by Julia by Shakespeare's Peddler. There's 2 samplers in here. One is there. One is here. Look at how big that house is. So big. So big. I love the cool birds and stuff like that. There's also Celtic Flamingo by Textured Treasures. The pictures don't do it justice. Like, look at that. That is the center. Yeah. So pretty. But this picture will not do it justice. It's very pretty. What else we got? We got, oh, the Maximum Cross Stitch Stitch North kind of logo. And the matching Bryn Nettle floss. No, Roxy Floss Co. And Swagger. Roxy Floss Co. Very pretty with the new label. Then there's so many good things. We've got someone there made this beautiful bag. Homemade Ort Holder by I Can So Make That, which I think is a vendor. And I'm not going to be able to, hold please. I'm not going to be able to, there we go. You're here for the chaos, right? Look, it's a homemade Ort Holder. There's a Jolly Rancher inside. Yes. A little bottom goes flat, and then you can put your orts in there. Very cute. And it's got like a nice kind of holiday fabric on the inside. Great Jolly Rancher. Yes, please. We've got the Stitch North needle minder. It's very pretty. It's very heavy too. I got Karen from Rocky Mountain Needle Minders. Gave me this little Santa. Very cute. And we've got one from Kaylee, which is this pretty resin, oh, I'm shaking, stamp, Canadian stamp in resin. I think that's an awesome idea. We also got like a little badge with a frog. CanadianStitchery.com. And then there is the little kit that we got. This is from Bryn Nettle. We've got some Ada and a needle. Oops, that's shedding. Okay, that's blowing out a lot, but it is a gorgeous, like, icy Arctic blue with this beautiful variegation. Look at that. So pretty. And the pattern, oops. The pattern is of a mermaid's tail coming up out of the ocean. I won't share it because there's no picture of it. It's just the chart, but adorable. A very cute kind of like quick 50 by 50 cross stitch. So it might be nice for travel, especially since you've got the floss, the needle, and everything here in the little package. That is it for Stitch North. These are Dinky Dyes. I'm going to share with you all of the Dinky Dyes in just a moment because I have more. There are more. There's so much stuff. I'm going to have to put this away. I'm sure there's more that I haven't shown you. There's some buttons in here from Sheba Designs. That's cool. I'm so looking forward to going to Stitch North next year. James and I are both going, and it's going to be an incredible trip. But all of these things, I mean, this is just so much. For someone who didn't get to attend, I did have to cancel last minute, but because I paid for I paid my registration, so I got all of the goodies. And I did make some purchases ahead of time, but I'm so glad that they're here with me now. Such a beautiful bag. Such gorgeous patterns. I'll put that down here. There's more. There's some soak. There's, I don't know, there's all kinds of stuff. It's all coming out. Another Mislaid Pages sticker. I have quite a few of them. And now I have my backpack from this time when I went back to the States. I've got another one of these. This came with me, so don't pay attention to that. Jessie, this is a long story that I will keep short, but Jessie gave me some of this cording, this tubing. This is available on the US Amazon site, but I was not able, when I purchased it through the US Amazon site, I was not able to get it delivered to me. Like, it got all the way to Ireland, and then they rejected it and sent it back. I don't know why. It's not like explosive or anything, but this is so cool because you can, Jessie was showing me, you can stick the end of this tube onto your needle and just slide your stitches right onto the cord. We talked about it in Knitting Nurse Jasmine's stream over on Twitch many, many months ago now. I think it was in August when I tried to get it. And Jessie was trying to tell me about it, and I was like, told her the story, try to get it, you know, get it done. But Jessie just gave it to me. So thank you, Jessie. Then, oh my goodness. Oh, I found these patterns. Okay, I don't really sew anymore, but I found these patterns up in the attic from back when I used to do costume design. I found a pinafore or crinoline pattern. It's called Mrs. Lingerie 5006. I had to make one of these for a prom dress that I made. I also made this shirt right here, which is a camise. And it has all of these patterns, but I made this one to go with a medieval costume. I was trying to, in junior year, I was trying to encourage people to sign up for the madrigals that we did at school. So I made a shirt for madrigals. I also purchased this really pretty dress as well. I don't know what I was trying to do with this, but I decided to keep it because, well, one, it's older. Like, this would be early 2000s when I purchased this. V2802 by McCall's. Vogue. Belleville Sassoon. I don't know. If you are a sewist, and you know what this means, yeah. But you can do the long or the short version. I thought the short version was cute. I also purchased this pattern thinking that I was going to make the little sailor skirt. I may or may not have made that back in school because I cosplayed at anime conventions. So I have that. I also made for that shirt that I showed you, I made one of these corsets. I think I did this one here, just the regular corset, and it was green, and the shirt itself was a muslin, just a natural muslin. And then we have this really pretty skirt pattern. I've never used it. McCall's 4090. Very pretty. I don't know if it's all in here or not. Oh, it is cut. So I don't know if I made it or not, but it is cut. So who knows? Even if it's cut, it means I probably won't be able to fit in it anyway. But I decided to bring it back with me. So those are some vintage patterns. I guess they're vintage now because they're over 20 years old, right? I've got loads more to share with you. We've got, oh, chocolate. Friend Susan gave me this. I brought back some international currency. You don't need to see that. This is diamond painting related. Okay, some other stuff that I found while I was going through my grandmother's things were some cross stitch patterns. So we have Cubicle Sweet Cubicle by Dimensions. This is very stained. So if you have any ideas how to get out the staining without losing the ink, please let me know. I think I'll have to wait until it's finished and then wash it, because the cubicle, like it's both of the words cubicle are not stitched. But then you've got a guide for the rest of the stitches. I might have to wait until it's actually stitched to do it. But I think I bought this like eons ago. It has the 1997 on it, and I think I bought this for my grandpa, which does not apply to him because he's long been retired now. We have this Heirloom Santa. It's called Baker Santa by Will Mauer Crafts Corporation. Little Baker Santa. Look at his mustache. Isn't that cute? He's baking cookies. And there's another one. I don't even know what Lee Ward's is, like that store. So I can't tell you when this was printed, but can you see Lee Ward's on the label? And there is another Santa. These come with perforated paper and unsorted DMC probably. This one has a bell. You can kind of hear it, sorta. But yeah, these are old. I don't know, pretty old, pretty old. That's diamond painting as well. Okay, keep the diamond painting out of the video. If you'd like to see my diamond painting content, no, I'm just kidding. I do have another channel if you want to check it out, Rachel Ray Craft, for diamond painting. All right, I've got high good stuff, and here is some yarn that I got from Jasmine, Knitting Nurse. It's so pretty. Okay, the crinkle crinkle. OMG. So behind me, can you see? Can you see? The one, at least one of these is Jasmine's yarn. KN Yarns. This is Be Gay Do Crimes. Wow. I got 2 skeins. I got very, very excited about it. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. So pretty. I love high contrast. I love rainbow. Everything about this is beautiful. Look at it. Amazing. So I have no idea what I'm going to make with 2 skeins, but it's going to be beautiful. And I'm glad that I have them in my possession. So pretty. Check out Jasmine's Ko-Fi shop or Etsy. I'll have to double check, or both. I'll have the links down below. I won a couple charts when Jessie went live on Twitch and did a Tipsy stream. So I've got this one, which says Mary. It's a little ornament. And this is by Little Stitch Girl. Then we've got Ladies Sewing Pocket by the Elegant Thread. It's just like an alphabet. And then it says Rachel Sampson. Pretty cool. Calls for a Versoir. there is the Elegant Thread Dutch Quaker Sampler. That's a pretty Quaker. In 2021. And now that's everything except for Dinky Dyes. Okay. Are you ready to see some pretty thread? I'm ready to see pretty thread. So we have February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. It's almost the entire year so far of Dinky Dyes to open and gawk at. So I am part of Mislaid Page's Silk of the Month Club, where you get a couple of skeins of Dinky Dyes shipped to you every month to complete your collection, which mine is right here. Underneath. There it is. Nope, you can't. Well, you can kind of see. Oh, hang on. Haha. My giant floss monster of Dinky Dyes. So I'm looking to build the entire collection of Dinky Dyes, and this is a very affordable way to do it over a long period of time. One thing that all of us crafters have is time and dust. So I am part of this club. I would totally recommend joining the club as well. And the cool thing about it is that if you're like me, I enjoy collecting things, but I also enjoy, like, if a pattern calls for a specific Dinky Dye, I can go to my collection and I can use it, right? Like that. I can use it. I'm sure there's a more elegant way to reattach it. But anyway, check it out. MislaidPages.com, Silk of the Month Club, and they come in a nice package. I am special because I'm friends with Jessie, and Jessie holds them until I'm ready to have them sent to me. So first one for February there's four of them in every month. Let's see. These are, and they're in alphabetical order. I need to use, oh, that's very heavy. Timber. That's future Rachel's problem. We've got some here. Look at those gorgeous colors. So this pretty variegated one is called Lorikeet. And then we have Lost Gold, Lily Pilly, and Lilac. Gorgeous, love lilac. So those are February. I'm going to try to, it's going to be impossible, keeping them in alphabetical order. Again, future Rachel's problem. We have March. By the way, I should interject here and say that I do have an advent calendar to share with you all, or a countdown calendar for October. That's going to be separate from this video. I invite you to watch it if you haven't seen it already, or if it's available soon. But anyway, we've got more. This is March's, March colors. Wow, look at those colors. It's blowing them out a lot. Let's see if just holding them one by one will be okay. Lovely Lily. I forgot that I can do this now. This is Lucy's Mum. Luna Park. And Maddie's Rose. Those are all beautiful. So shiny. I'll get rid of that thingy. We have April. It's going to be It's going to be really fun opening up one of those yarns every day. We've got these 4, which are Major Mitchell. I love the pink and the purple together. Mango Tango. Mardi Gras. And Marigold for April. Then for May, I can't seem to open these without ripping the envelope. So many Dinky Dyes. So in love. We have, ooh, these 4. So here we have Maui Sunset, Matilda, Merlot, and Midnight, June. Then, where did I start in the alphabet? Bees. I gotta circle around a bee. The blueberry. We're in M's now. So for June, that's so pretty. Look at these. They look so good together. We have Midnight Rendezvous. Gorgeous. That's literally what I'm wearing right now. Look at that. Midnight Rendezvous. 2 ice blues. We have Mint and Mint Ice. They look very similar. One is a little bit brighter blue. And Mingenu, or I'm not sure how to say this name. It's spelled Mingenew. Mingenu? I don't know. But that is, it is beautiful. I love that color. July. Another gorgeous palette. Look at that. Beautiful. We have Moony Ponds, Mocha Mauve, Monkey Mia. Oh, that's so pretty. And Miss Molly. I love it when they're just like, you know, they shift from one color to the other. It's so pretty. My fingers are going to be sticky after this. Whoops. Are there only 3? No, there's 4. It got stuck. Ooh, so icy. Look at this. So we've got Mountain Mist, Mother of Pearl, Morning Glory, and Moonstone, and September. I try not to let them build up like this, but it's been a rough year. So, these. We've got Murray River. It does look like river rocks. Mulga. Mulberry Ice. And Mud Flats. Very pretty. So those are all my new Dinky Dyes. I did have, and I don't know what I did with it, was my phone with some notes on it of recent acquisitions and things like that, some news. But really, I think I'll just leave it at this because it has gone on long enough. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope that you enjoyed all of the things, showing you all the things, mostly haul, and things from family members who have passed on. It was really nice being able to share them with you. If you have any questions or anything, please just feel free to ask me in the comment section below. If you don't mind, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you along. I hope that you all take care and stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!